What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a good holiday. Celtics come away here with a big loss, 113-96 against the Orlando Magic. This is their third in-season tournament game of the year. They are now 2-1 in that tournament, if that means anything to anybody. The Celtics are now 12-4 in the season, and this is their fourth loss in the last 5 games against this Orlando team, if you go back to last season. And listen, this loss, in my opinion, is much different than those 3 previous ones we had to this team. To keep it blunt, last year's Orlando squad just wasn't a good team. Those Celtics losses last year were inexcusable. This year's Orlando team is legit. They're a much different squad. Not really by makeup or roster construction, it's more of a maturity thing. All these young studs, Paolo, Franz, Suggs, have another year of growth under their belt, and it is really shown. Orlando comes into tonight, one of the top 2 defenses in the league. Some people were looking at it as a fluke, but what they just did to the Celtics proves how legitimate they are. They really gave the Celtics trouble with their length tonight. They're able to run out crazy lineups of the Wagner brothers, Paolo, Jonathan Isaac, Joe Ingles, and then defensive versatility in Jalen Suggs. If you're here after every post-game show, you know I harp on the Celtics ball movement, assist numbers. We talk about how sometimes this team can get stale on offense, picking on matchups, going ISO, and that's what we saw tonight. The Celtics start off the game shooting hot. They may have felt like they were able to take advantage of matchups, but in reality, Orlando's a team you just can't pick on. You can't really single a guy out and go at him. Orlando stuck to their game plan, ramped up the physicality, and once those tough shots stopped falling for the Celtics, it was frustrating to see the Celtics' offensive approach not change much. It honestly seemed like they just continued to force the issue, and I think that even shows if you just look at the box score. They had 17 assists and 14 turnovers. And listen, maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh on this team. Maybe I have to take other things into consideration. This team was without Jrue Holiday, and Kristaps left midway through the game. So I understand the offense would have looked different if Jrue and KP were out there, of course, but it shouldn't matter who's on the floor or who's down. The physicality should always be there. It's really disappointing from a Celtics view, but impressive from an Orlando perspective that a young team like this is able to turn up the pressure and out physical a veteran team like the Celtics. Some of the statements and questions I have leaving this game. First, we'll start with Tatum and Brown. They just have to be better. Tatum had a terrible game. His stat line is fool's gold. He played poorly on both ends of the floor. Brown had a great first quarter, but besides that, I don't even know what happened in the second half. I think he missed his last 13 shots. That KP injury is very scary to me. It was non-contact. He didn't slip on the floor. Nothing. He's getting an MRI in his calf. So I'm just praying that there's good news for that. And while we're on KP, let's just switch over to the other bigs, because that was something that really stood out to me this game, Al and Cornet. They got absolutely torched this game, whether it was them being switched onto a perimeter guy. Al, that's understandable, he's old, and Luke, you can't expect him to do that either. But even on the inside, they just lost every single battle, and Celtics gave up a bunch of offensive rebounds tonight. They got killed on the glass. So that leaves me with a question. Did the Celtics need another big, especially if KP is down for some time? I know it's early in the season to be talking about trades, but after a game like this, just getting absolutely killed on the inside, it's hard not to think about what are the possibilities. A game like this reminded me exactly why the Celtics were trying to trade for Jakob Poeltl last year. Overall, the Celtics just have to be better. I was fine with the defense, but on the offensive end, again, they just have to move the ball more. They have to be more dynamic, and they just can't get bored with the process. There was kind of that energy around the team last year that some of the guys were just waiting for the playoffs, but I don't believe in that. I don't think that works. I think each game leading up to the playoffs, all 82 are super important for your momentum, for your chemistry, for your continuity. You just need every single game heading into the playoffs. Believe it or not, we are already at that point in the episode. Yes, the quick hits. First, we'll start with the Celtics bench, 6 through 8, right? Al, Pritchard, Hauser, whatever order it is, that's fine. But the 9th guy that's going to play on some nights because there's injuries, guys are out. The 9th guy, who is the 9th guy? Joe continuously fluctuates between trying like everybody. Benton, Svi, O'Shea. He tries them, right? But the thing is, he only tries them for like 2 minutes at a time. He just has to pick one guy. Pick one guy, pick one 9th man that's going to learn to play with the rest of the guys that regularly play. For the years previous, guys 9 through 15 in the years past shouldn't even have been in the NBA. A lot of them aren't in the NBA anymore, but the guys we have now, they have played starting minutes on quality NBA teams. They're in the NBA for a reason. They specialize in certain things. I don't care who it is. Just pick one guy, one 9th man. Benton, Stevens, O'Shea, Svi. Pick one of them. Let him rock it out. Let him find the rhythm. Next hit is Mo Wagner, a Celtic that we waived. He was going for his 3rd revenge game on us. Almost dropped 30 points. He just loves to play us. I understand. He probably takes it personally. But I got to say something. Mo Wagner is my least favorite player in the NBA. I respect how hard he plays. But what I don't respect is how every single time down the floor, no matter what end he's on, defense, offense. He's trying to sell a call. He flops. He plays dangerously. It got even to the point where he almost hurt his own teammate, Jonathan Isaac, who we know has a serious history with injuries. He almost put him out of the game tonight by pushing Al Horford down onto Jonathan Isaac's leg. Like I said, though, respect how hard he plays, just don't like the guy. Lastly, if there's any Orlando Magic fans in here, I'm happy for you guys. You guys have a young, talented squad that's going to cause havoc for years to come. Paolo, Franz, Jalen Suggs. I even really like Anthony Black. I know he hasn't got the showcase a lot, but I think he's going to be a stud. And Orlando, I know you guys struggle on the offensive end. You're like a bottom 8 team in the league on the offensive end. That leaves me with the question, would you guys want to trade for Zach LaVine? Is that something you would look into? I've seen some guys kick it around, but I don't know how any fans would actually feel about it, so let me know in the comments. But anyway, let's hope KP's MRI comes back clean. Let's hope Jrue is back soon. I'm going to wrap it up right there. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. It is the best way to support. I'm here after every single Celtics game, all 82 plus. I'm not going anywhere, okay? All 82 plus. Even the losses, even the crap games. I will talk to you guys Sunday, November 26th, Atlanta. Peace.